Well, it smells like spring out here. Mown grass, or being mown grass. Uh-oh. A trail camera was in the way. I got a bit of a glare. He's having to go round the daffodils. Oh, yep. He's doing this after some encouragement. Because we've got rain due tomorrow, and apparently it's going to be bringing sand up from the Sahara. I had a conversation with Duncan this morning, and he's going to come on the 7th of April. I know where you're headed. You've seen the open gate, haven't you? Going to come on the 7th of April and start this. I've given up waiting for Ludo. I haven't told Ludo yet that I've given up waiting for him, but I will tell him when he finally contacts me. You're coming through this gate, are you? You have access to this bit of garden all night. What's so special about it now, huh? I also asked to get this pressure washed and retreated, because when I walked across here the other day, it was quite slippery where that Carter is right now, which was a bit of a shock because I've got so used to walking on here now and it not being slippery. So I got him to set it up. I said, I'll do it. It'll give me something to do. Let me do it. And after much reluctance, because it meant him having to go into the cave and turn the water on, he set it up for me, and I managed that. Was getting vibration up both my forearms and in my hands, and I knew that wasn't good for my arms and my hands, so I stopped quite quickly, actually, sensibly, so hopefully there won't be any repercussions, but I couldn't do it, and I just thought it's so simple, a bit of pressure washing, but not. It's all just coming on really quickly. It's only, what, a day ago that I included the sticky buds on a video, and look. That solves that. What came first, chicken or the egg, doesn't it? It's the leaves that come first. By next year I'll have forgotten and we'll have to go through this again. Murphy, 10 years. I looked it up after you put that comment, and you're right, 10 years. So I'll be 75 when that flowers, if it flowers. buds on the fig tree. There's a nice daffodil down here. Just the one. It's a shame actually, it's just the one. There are leaves there, but that's the only flower. Oh, a bit dizzy now. Right, go back in now. That's my activity for the day. I've done more than that. I did the chickens this morning. And I shall do them again tonight, no doubt. No sun on that, so it's just reacting to the brightness of the light. I know it looks awful at the moment, but once that, you see the water lilies are coming now. So once the water lilies spread all over there, that grotty part of it will be hidden. And you'll just get the fountain. There, thanks for watching. So that was yesterday. And today's Friday. It just feels like Saturday to me. But that was yesterday, so that was Thursday. We had no art because Claire had a rendezvous. And I came to a realisation. I've had a very swollen left ankle for months. It just is swollen all the time, and months and months and months, because my doctor said to me in the past that, you know, I'm eating too much salt. But when I was last with him, which was October probably, or December, December, he said he felt it. He went, "That's not fluid," but he didn't say what it was. And I've been trying to work out what it was, and it's got worse. And more recently, it's got worse and worse. And when I went to bed on Wednesday night, or Thursday night, Wednesday, it was really bad. I could hardly get my croc on. I've not worn my boots all winter because I just can't get them on. But it was so swollen, and it was like, I've got to do something. So I've made myself an appointment with the doctor on Monday. But I decided to have a look at the medications I was taking and see which ones cause problems. And I knew that it wasn't my blood pressure meds, because we swapped those out, because there is a blood pressure med that does cause that. And I then thought I'll look up codeine, because I've been taking a lot of paracetamol and codeine, or cocodamol as it's known in the UK. And I've been taking a lot of that. More recently, I've been taking the top dose of that each day, and my swelling's got worse. And I'm thinking, so I looked up codeine, and I think codeine is the answer. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Don't feel well today. Yesterday I decided, okay, that's it. I'm not going to have any more codeine. I'm going to stop. And Kathy Eyes Open had said about CBD oil, and I used to take that and then found or felt it wasn't working. Took it years ago, and I had a root around in my drawer and found very old remains of a CBD oil and took some, and it worked a bit, and I thought, oh, that's good. And I had a conversation with Jo on WhatsApp yesterday evening and said, did I give you my CBD oil? She said, have you looked in your medical cupboards? Because I've got my drawer in my desk, but I've got a cupboard out in the sideboard. And I laughed. And because I hadn't been feeling up for it, I hadn't had the energy to get up and go and look in that cupboard out in the hall. So I went out in the cupboard and looked in the hall, and lo and behold, I'd got a brand new, this is from CBD Brothers, a brand new blue edition, which is sort of an everyday oil, unused, unopened. I've opened it now. And I'd got a gold, which I'd never used before. That was new to me. Again, unopened. I can't remember. This is purple. Has not been opened. So I've got several choices of CBD oil. So that's what I'm taking. I took gold last night on the way to bed. When you look on the website, it doesn't suggest gold for bedtime. But I haven't got what they suggest for bedtime. So I thought I'm going to take gold. So I took gold. When I got up this morning, I took blue. I have to balance it because I'm not meant to take it whilst I'm drinking coffee or with my other meds. So I had to wait an hour after I'd taken my steroids. Then took the blue. And I've taken gold at 4 o'clock. And I'll take gold before bed. And actually, before I took the gold at 4, I was really struggling again, pain-wise, across my shoulders. And I'm much more comfortable now. So, and I know that it takes a while to adjust to cannabis. Your body has to get used to it. And I can't remember, there's a word, I can't remember. I used to know that your body sort of has to start using it properly. So I'm doing that. So I got rid of all my, and I have boxes and boxes of codeine and paracetamol. I got rid of all of that, put that in the cupboard, and brought the CBD oil out. And this morning, my leg, my ankle is quite a bit better than it's been for a long time. And I'm hopeful that I've found the problem. I'm really hopeful because I hate that. I really hate that. And I'll be able to put boots on. I'll put my old boots on, but at least I'll be able to put my boots on if I can get the swelling down. So that's a good thing. I got a bit of an upset tummy, which might be me reacting to the CBD oil. So there's a bit of an adjustment to make. But apart from that, we've had rain. It's not raining now. We were meant to have winds. It was a bit windy for a while, but not a lot. Mark's had to go out on his own and pick up the pork from the farm. So that's all in the freezer. And that's it, really. I've downloaded Netflix or subscribed to Netflix. I stopped subscribing. We lost it. We had it as part of our internet connection before we connected to Starlink. And then when I got rid of Starlink and reconnected to free, it didn't come as part of the subscription. So, and at that point, we'd decided on a Fire Stick, and then we couldn't manage the Fire Stick. And I watched a review by Femi on a 4-episode drama called Adolescence. And it's based on the impact that Andrew Tate is having on adolescent boys. And it looks really, it's got a Ken Loach feel to it, that people that know Ken Loach. I haven't looked to see who wrote it, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to pause you so that I don't sit here peering round. No, it wasn't written by Ken Loach. But so I decided that it would be quite nice to have Netflix back, so we could watch that, because it's the sort of thing that we'd like to watch. And I have tried to connect it to my PS3, and I remember now why I gave up before. It's because I can't connect it to the internet. I need help, and today is not the day that I can do that. You know, I'm not well enough to be dealing with stuff like that. So I think and I won't be able to watch it today. I don't feel well enough to watch it. But I think if we do watch it, we'll just have to reinstall the Mac over in front of the TV so we can sit and watch it together. I think that's what we'll do. We'll watch it on the Mac. Because I've tried casting from the Mac, and you can't do that either. I had a Miracast, and that wouldn't cast from the Mac. You know how Apple doesn't talk to people. It wouldn't talk to the Miracast. So I couldn't do that either. I've tried all of those things some months ago and then had forgotten. So anyway, I've subscribed to Netflix, and when I feel up for it, I started to watch. Something, Love from Megan or something. I like Megan. A lot of people don't. I like Megan. I don't have any problems with her. But I started watching this just, out of interest, and it was like, oh my God, it was so twee. It was so twee. It was like, oh, come on, It was just that whole idea that many people, that whole sort of magazine, everything's just perfect, everything's just so, thing that people subscribe to or aspire to. And I can't bear that. I mean, we don't do twee here. So I had to turn it off because I thought, no, I can't do that. Each to their own. So I didn't watch that. I'm sure when I'm feeling more well, I might watch more stuff. I'll have a look around and see what there is on Netflix. But at the moment, so this is in two parts, and it took a day and a half to upload the sunrise video that you haven't seen and won't see because it was crap. But it took until 3 hours ago, and it's now 5:45 in the evening here. And I started uploading it yesterday morning at about 11. So it took all that time. The first part of this video is just under 7 minutes long and has taken an hour to upload. But I'm going to put it into Movie Maker and add the two together. So you've got Mark mowing and then me talking to you because I can. I think I did. What did I do? So Annie Strings suggested that I cleaned my cache in my Movie Maker, so I've done that in my iMovie. So I've done that. So I'm now about to upload 2 vlogs, join them together, and then upload them to YouTube. So you might get this. I don't think you'll get this today. It's Friday. You might get it tomorrow morning. I'm sure it's Saturday. It happens every week to me. It happened to me last week, and I don't understand why. It just feels like Saturday. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.